The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman has played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Pleasing to the eye. This effort by the fielder, mind-blowing. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. He didn't get any timing on that one. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Good bowling, it beats him all ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well, that's a massive six, made a cracking sound at the bat. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. But that's going to be 4 all right. Sweet timing. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. That ball deserved a boundary. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Batsman losing his concentration there. Bowled in, stunning delivery, absolutely unbelievable. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Must be so disappointed with that shot. Smart bowling according to the field set. Good shot for a single. Overthrow. And batting team will get 4 bonus runs as well. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Turned away for a single. Ah! That's a good throw, straight into his hands. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. . Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Spinner back, I think that's a good move. It looks in good batting form. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman's played all around that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat.
Creeping up on him, Ash, creeping up on him.
Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Missing his line there, wide signalled. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That was a stunning shot. Masterful batting. Now that's a good 50. It will be appreciated by the crowd. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. He's not going to miss out on those. superb delivery. Can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Oh, has he got him? But the umpire says no out. And he decides not to take the review. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. He looks in good touch. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good bowling. It beats him all, ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well placed into the gap, possible two. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good bowling, it beats him all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well placed into the gap, possible two. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call. Fantastic bit of fielding this. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. This has been an impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved win.